On the risk-on, risk-off cycle or curve, where are we right now, given people are worrying less about geopolitical tensions?
Well, it looks like we're back on risk-on, really. The FTSE had a remarkable open. The futures are trading at 64.70 just before the open, and then rallied 50 or 60 points at 8 o'clock. So we've had some pretty good numbers. EasyJet were pretty good. Kingfisher were pretty good as well. And the confidence seems to be back in there. So we did see a very strong rally.
Is it dangerous to ignore the political tensions, or do you think the markets are calling this one right now?
I think there's still an element of danger. I mean, this weekend, if you were to read in the papers, it all looked pretty doom and gloom, and it's almost as if we're on a war footing. But it seems, what a difference a couple of days make, and the confidence seems to be creeping back into the market.
This $70 billion of Russian money coming out, reported this morning. Where's that money going?
Well, that's very interesting, and I mean, we've been talking on the desk that perhaps it might be flowing into these European equities. Europe seems pretty stable and growing, which is the key point. And perhaps, I mean, just perhaps, some of the money might be coming in there, which would be great for the whole of Europe as a whole.
Back to the UK, we had these inflation numbers out, 1.7%, so it's off the 2% target. I think PPI were quite interesting, but what does this inflation outlook say to you? Does it say the bank's going to hold off raising rates, or does it say the bank's worried about disinflation and therefore we're going to have to see an increase sooner rather than later?
Well, we have had Mr. Carney say that with deflation will bring a rise in interest rates, and I think we will slowly over the next coming months and possibly years see a start of rates creeping back up again. I mean, we have heard talk of sort of a threefold rise over the next 3 or 4 years. So I think it is coming back, and I think it will come back in slowly.
Most of us, and in fact we get it from you guys, the traders, are talking about less concern over China. They're going to be ready to step in and provide stimulus.